Alright everybody, what's going on? Just want to make a video on the stocks I traded yesterday. It was a green day. It was $1,100, and I'll go over the trades that I did yesterday. So the first trade that I made was actually on MGNX. I did this trade actually Thursday. Let me get it to it. So I noticed that, let's just go into the 2-year chart here. I'll show you why I traded the stock. So the last time the stock gapped up, it closed really red, and the levels I was basing it off of obviously was 26.38 and then this 23.30 coming in today. I was expecting the stock to do the same thing as long as it hit those levels and reacted the same way. So, I'll show you where I shorted the stock. So I shorted the stock really early. My entry was 22.13 on Thursday, and then on Friday I ended up covering right here at 20.70. I wanted to reshort this stock again, but I didn't. I was in another trade by then, but the stock played out exactly where I thought the stock was going to do, which is a plus. So I was telling myself coming in Friday, as long as it holds under 23.30, it should close red. And then obviously it only got to 22.45. It did close red, and now it's kind of having a spike up. So this trade right here, I made $500, a little over $500 on this trade. Once I closed my, I guess my short right here right away in the morning. So this was a really easy trade, I guess. Not easy, but I was just basing it off the support, resistance, and then what the stock did at them channels. A lot of my trading is just all support and resistance, as you guys all know. The other stock that I traded was PTGX, and I actually didn't have to pay the borrows this time because it's a ETB, easy to borrow stock. So I actually traded this in TD Ameritrade. So I actually long the stock right here, and then I sold up here. And then I shorted around this 519, and then I covered at 1430s. This one, I did the same thing. I based it off of the levels, and how I got these levels is right here. It's 519 to 1344 to 1366 to 1377. That's your huge support. 519, huge resistance. 1668, huge resistance. So when I shorted the stock, I based my short off of these levels right here. So once the stock showed me that that level was confirmed resistance, I shorted the stock. So right here on this big wick candle, it broke out of 519, shot to 588, and had a huge pullback right then. That's a very bearish symbol. So as soon as I seen that, I got short as close as I could to 519, and like I said, I covered at 1431. It looks like this one will definitely be on my radar to be shorting next week or to go along. This 519 level is going to dictate which way the stock's going to go. If it can't break it, where do I think the stock's going? Right to this level. And I'll do the exact same things I did right here. I'll do it on Monday. So this one looks like it plays this price channel that from 519 to 1316 for quite some time. So this might actually be some really easy trading. So on this trade, I think I made $480. And then my other trade, which is just my swing trade, this one I made like a little over $200. But obviously I didn't day trade. This is just my swing trade. But now I have 137 shares long in Coca-Cola. And the last time I think I shot this video, I had, I want to say like 37 shares, I believe, or something. So definitely every week been putting more and more money into this trade, which is a plus. So this swing's going good. I have to see what the market does. But going into next week, I'll be watching the PTGX stock, MGNX, and then the newest one that I'll be watching is this FSLY. If you look at the history of this stock, it has a huge resistance at this 35. What's high? 35.25, and I'm going to pretty much be playing it off of these levels. So what I expect to happen is that this becomes resistance. I plan on getting short as close as I can between 34 to 35, and my target to cover my position, I'll show you. My target is 26.49 is where I want to get out of this trade. And it's got to crash quick. If it doesn't crash quick, or if Monday morning the stock goes green, I will not short it. So it's gotta do what I want it to do for me to short the stock. Now I don't mind if it only goes to 32.77. That's where I'm expecting the stock to close. And then so on and so forth. So this is on my radar, and plus some other stocks. So that was about it. It was a green day, and until next time, traders, peace out.